Hi there and welcome. In this video we're going to talk about how you can add and remove members from your site's directories, whether it be a faculty and staff directory, a board of directors directory, or another type. The way directories work on the website is rather than having individual modules that you can manage within the visual builder, they're actually pulling in dynamically from what we call a custom post type. So you'll see if you access the faculty and staff page, for instance, in the visual builder and hover over a staff profile, it's actually all one big module that's pulling in multiple members. If we click on the settings icon, it will help us determine a couple of things, and you can also make some adjustments to the overall directory, but not to individual profiles. So if we exit the visual builder and head over to the back end by clicking on the name of the school in the upper left hand corner, the way that you add in a faculty member is simply by clicking on the tab that indicates either faculty or board of directors or faculty and staff or team. It may be one of those labels, but it should be match whatever you're looking for. And you can see here that if we clicked on faculty, there's a list of all the staff members as they appeared on the staff and faculty page that we were just viewing. If you wish to add a new faculty member, simply click on Add New at the top of the page, or you can also, on the sidebar under Faculty, click Add New. Both will do the same function. The minimum is that you will put in a title. Now, typically this would be the person's name. So we're going to put in a fictitious person. Let's suppose this is a new staff member. Now in many cases, you may want to put in a bio if you have individual profiles set up. So you can put in a biography or a short blurb for each person if you desire. However, some staff and faculty directories may be set up so that they don't have individual pages for each person, and it only displays the initial directory as pictured here. It is very easy to switch between the options to either link to an individual page or just to have a static directory. So we'll cover that in a different video. The next bit is under the faculty area of the staff profile page. We'll need to put in the salutation if you include that in your directory. In some cases this may have been removed. Last name. So the name will go in two places. You have to have a title for the post, and then you also need to put it under first name, last name. Some cases you may have department, but that's not necessary. Position, you can certainly put position in. Grade teaching, that's an option. And email address. In some cases you may not want to list the email addresses. So if you leave any of these fields blank, they simply won't show up on the front end of the website here. All right. In many cases, you will have faculty categories. So over on the right-hand side here, under faculty categories, you'll want to make sure you check the box next to the category that you wish. So we can actually add a category for teachers. Check the box for teacher. And last but not least, we need to set up an image for that person. So simply scroll down to the bottom here, click on Set Featured Image, and we can select a profile from our media library. If we don't have an image in the media library yet, we can certainly click on Upload Files, select Files, and upload it from our desktop. However, if it's already in the media library, simply click on the image that you wish and click on the blue Set Featured Image in the lower right-hand corner. And it should populate in as expected. Now that we've filled out all the information, selected a faculty category, and set a featured image or a profile image, we can go ahead and click Publish. Once that is published, we should be able to see that new profile being added to the faculty and staff page. And indeed, there it is. Miss Kate Wellengood in the language department is now set up as a profile. One note in terms of images is that you will want to make sure that the profile images are all the same size across the board for different faculty members. And the way to tell which size to match is to click on the Media tab in the sidebar of the back end of the website. And then you can select any of the profile images that are already there. Those would have been set up. So in this case, the optimum dimensions to match would be 1100 by 1500 pixels. So it's the dimensions that you want to try to make exactly the same. If you upload one that's smaller or a different size, for example, square versus a rectangle, it's not going to look very professional. You do want all of these images to match in terms of the size and resolution. So simply check your media library, click on an existing profile photo, and check on the dimensions and match whatever value is there. Different school sites will have different ones, so 1100 by 1500 is certainly not the catch-all general guideline. It simply is for this particular site. That's all there is to adding a faculty member or member to your directory. If you wish to delete a member from your directory, you can simply go to Faculty and click on Trash. Once the member has been moved into the trash, then refresh your faculty and staff directory page or board of directors, whatever the case may be, and you'll see that the member has then disappeared. In many cases, it is advisable if you're replacing somebody to first delete that person and then add a new person, just to make sure you have a fresh start. If you accidentally deleted somebody that you wish to restore, you can head over to Faculty, click on the trash item, and then hover over the person in question and click on Restore. That's all there is to deleting and restoring a member to your directory.